If you're still over the fence of purchasing Digital Wealth Academy thinking that it's either a scam, a pyramid scheme, or you're simply not going to make any money, then watch this video. A lot of the time, people try to convince themselves out of DWA even if they're a complete beginner and they're not making any money, and they use excuses such as $497 is too much for me, or I simply don't need this. But as somebody who's generated $250,000 online education and simply improving your skill set is probably one of the most important things that you should ever do for yourself. So in this video, I'm essentially going to be breaking down 10 things that you should know certainly before actually taking action and purchasing DWA. Now, for anybody out there that does not know what the Digital Wealth Academy is, it's essentially an online training or education program that essentially teaches you how to market things online with affiliate or digital products. Everybody loves the big term of affiliate marketing or digital products out there, but there's a lot more to it. You have to learn exactly how to market something. You have to learn how to create a product, create an offer, actually deliver the product, handle customer support, set up websites, email campaigns. There's just a lot to it that nobody actually sees as a beginner. So of course for me, I was a little bit over the fence just because of the price tag and of exactly not knowing what I was going to be getting myself into. But of course, I'm now breaking it down for you. So for the first thing that you need to know before actually going through and purchasing DWA is to not purchase from the wrong person. Now, most of the time, you're not actually going to be sold the exact DWA program on digitalwealthacademy.com. You're most likely being sold by an affiliate or somebody that actually just has an MRR copy. So don't be fooled and think whenever somebody's trying to sell you Digital Wealth Academy, they're not the actual creators of it. They're just either an affiliate or somebody that bought it and they're now reselling it to you. Now, of course, you're getting the program alone. You're getting everything such as the done-for-you products, the actual training programs, and pretty much everything that does come with it, but there's a little bit of a catch. What other people have been doing to successfully sell the program a little bit better is by actually offering incentives. So whether that be a free one-on-one coaching session for an hour or two, or giving them free bonuses and templates. The main thing that I just want to tell you is that whoever you decide to purchase DWA from, make sure that they have a bonus or some sort of incentive because you're technically getting that for free. If the person that you're purchasing it from does not even offer a single bonus for the reason of you actually buying it through them, I wouldn't go through with them. For me, I simply like to give somebody the entire starter pack of actually starting an online business just besides the program. So for example, if you decide to go through my link, you get the following incentives. First of all, you're going to be getting an entire month completely free of charge of my personal coaching program. I have a consulting business on the side where I literally charge $2,500 a month per an entire client pretty much on autopilot. So for the first incentive, you're essentially getting access to me one-on-one for an entire month completely free of charge. You get to schedule Zoom calls, phone calls, text calls, and really anything that you want literally for free. I actually have a consulting business on the side where I teach people actually how to run profitable YouTube channels, and I literally charge $2,500 per client. So whenever I actually offer this to people as a free incentive, it's a real value that's almost worth $2,500. Because whenever I first started, I didn't know who to talk to, what questions to ask, and essentially I was really lost. So me providing this as a bonus obviously gives people more comfort and trust that they know that they're actually in good hands. Second incentive is that if you want to resell DWA and you don't want to build your own landing page or email funnels, you're essentially getting that from me for free. So all you got to do is just put your DWA link and then obviously copy and paste all the information, and then from there all you got to do is send people to your checkout page. And for the last bonus, you actually get to connect with my own personal students. So let's just say that one of my students makes a sale and everybody's asking, how did you do it? How did you do it? You can literally talk to them. Of course, it's an amazing way to network, but it's obviously a way for other people to leech off my success, and if somebody else gets success, you can actually talk to them instead of me. So that being said, that's pretty much everything, and if you want to learn a little bit more, then there's a link in the description. Second of all, you do not need to buy Digital Wealth Academy if you think that this is a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, unfortunately, people are doing scummy ways of promoting this program by saying, if you buy into this, you're going to start making $500 to $1,000 per day. I'm one of the actual top marketers inside of DWA, and a lot of people go ahead and ask me, how much do I make per day with over 2,000 followers, all the systems, and all the placements all end up setting? And I quite literally only make $1,500 to $3,500 per month, and it kind of varies. So whenever people say you can make that amount of money per day, do not believe them whatsoever. This is a program that you actually have to work hard for, and obviously if you want to resell it, you have to have some good skills to actually get people in the other hands. We're literally buying into an online education platform that teaches you the fundamentals of online business and sales and marketing. The third thing that you need to know is that the only way to make money is not by reselling the course. Please, let's get that clear. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You can literally make your own digital product using the information inside the program, and then obviously you can sell that product alone. You do not have to sell the program. The fourth thing that I want to let you know is that even if you're a complete beginner, which is essentially what I was, on day one, I was super disoriented. Like, I didn't know which modules to watch. I didn't know if I should even think that this is a scam. Like, I didn't know what to think in my first day. And now I've pretty much been in the program for around 2 months now. I have full confidence. That's because I went through every single module. I've communicated with other people inside the program. And obviously, I've actually resold the actual program a couple times. So essentially, what they teach is actually something that makes sense to me and actually helped me make a real business. So like I said, I'm here to clarify that you're going to feel lost, especially whenever you get in. But after 30 days, you will feel better. Okay, now for the fifth one, this is kind of controversial, but for me personally, I would say to purchase with a payment plan. Now, of course, a lot of people do not want to purchase $497 simply because of the actual numeric amount. If you split it up into payment options, let's say you do the 4, 6, or even 8 month, you're paying as low as $150 to $100 per month. That obviously reduces like the amount you have to swallow, and then you're not really thinking, oh, it's not that much of a risk. I only need to make one sale a month, and then boom, there you go. You feel better about yourself. For anybody wondering, I started the payment plan of 4 months, and I was paying around $150 a month or $125, something like that. I actually made my first sale on the program within the first 2 weeks of starting, so I made my money back. It's not guaranteed, by the way, but I'm just saying that's what it worked for me. The sixth thing that you need to know is that you should not be afraid to ask any question whatsoever in the community. This is literally an online education course that is catered towards beginners, built by beginners. Now, unfortunately, what people don't tell you is that you will not be able to actually post questions inside the group until you reach level 3, but of course, you can level up simply by commenting and engaging with other people's posts. And funny enough, if you decide to go through with me, you'll obviously be able to see my posts and we can communicate from there. The seventh thing that you should know is the more action that you take, the closer to success that you will be. Now, of course, that sounds super explanatory, but if you're thinking that you're going to spend 10, 20, 30 minutes a day building this, people that are spending 1, 2, or even 3 hours per day are going to see results faster than you. If you joined in this thinking that this is the very smallest side hustle that you can just spend a very small amount posting 1 or 2 TikToks per day, not really answering DMs, not really talking to people, actually engaging and making sales, that's where you're not going to get any results. You have to put in the work essentially to anything that you get in. Now, the eighth thing that a lot of people do not really mention is that you actually get access to 7 digital products that are literally done for you. These are MRR products, meaning that you can download them. It's actually a Canva file. You just put it on your store and you can sell it for whatever amount that you want. Since it's a digital product, you can sell it for 100% profit and keep all that money. The ninth thing that you guys should know is that you are not falling behind. You're not too old, you're not disqualified, and you're simply not missing out on anything, really. There's no such thing as saturation, especially selling digital products. Let's say, for example, I was selling a fitness program or a fitness PDF teaching you guys how to lose 30 pounds. Do you think people all of a sudden are just going to say, you know what, I don't really need to lose 30 pounds anymore, and the market of just weight loss in general is going to die out? It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and there are always people wanting to learn how to lose weight. This isn't something that dries up or just becomes saturated. Sure, more people might get into this industry, but you just have to improve. And the last thing that I need you guys to leave with is that DWA is pretty much an online education platform, like I've said a million times, but you need to treat it like a real business. Essentially, if you're posting on TikTok, you are a media company. If the entire process of you making content is bringing you sales and you had people at your media company posting content and they're slacking, they're not really doing that much, they're not consuming information from other competitors, and you're not making money, what are you going to do? You're going to fire them, get rid of them, and then somebody else better, aka your competitors, is going to come in the door. So you need to treat this as a business, literally spend 10, 20, 30 minutes, or even an hour per day enjoying and consuming the information and actually taking action rather than just doing this every now and then when you feel like it. Now, by far, is Digital Wealth Academy one of the best online training programs for digital marketing and digital products that I've ever purchased? Of course. There are other programs out there where you even have to spend $5, $7, or even $1,000 on the program, and personally, this one is just better. There are over, I believe, like 4 different coaches, and there are over 150 video modules, which is unheard of for a program. So again, besides all the 10 things that I told you, if you are just genuinely looking for a program and you needed a video to kind of clarify and break down that this is good, this is the one to get. And again, on this channel, I'm only going to be reviewing programs that I genuinely stand behind and actually found value in. So again, do not expect me to sell some bullshit. But that being said, that's pretty much everything that you guys need to know before joining the Digital Wealth Academy. And like I said, if you want every single bonus that I did provide you, which is pretty much like $3 grand in free value that I'm giving you, click the link in the description down below. Also, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys later.